Please raise your hand if you would like to speak on a matter, and I will call on you. Would like to now call the roll call. Please raise your hand and state your presence when I call your name. Councillor Brewer.
Present.
Councillor Johnson.
Present.
Councillor Watt and Mayor Watson sends their regrets to this evening. For staff, we have joining us on Zoom is CAO Alana Arthurs, Acting Clerk Martina Chait Hartwick, Intern Treasurer Paul Kramer, Manager Recreation and Facilities Mike Mood is going to be joining us on YouTube or on Zoom, I should say. Manager of Public Works is with us, Jake Condon. Our planner, Christina Coulter.
Here.
Okay, with a quorum of council in attendance, I will call the meeting to order. First of all, I would like to give her land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that we are on the treaty and traditional territory of the Mega Shishi Sagi Anning Shebak, sorry. We offer our gratitude to the First Peoples for their care for and teachings about our earth and our relations. May we honor those teachings. Now I'd like to call on a moment of silent reflection. And also we've lost a great icon in Canadian music this past week, and I'd like to mention Gordon Lightfoot has passed away, and we'll hold a moment of silence. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to now ask if anybody has a disclosure or pecuniary interest. Seeing no hands or no show of hands, I will move on to the adoption of our agenda from May 2nd, 2023. Ray Johnson, Councillor Johnson moved that, seconder, Adam, all in favor, carried. Now, any business arising from the adoption of the minutes or from the minutes? Seeing no show of hands, why we'll need a motion to receive and approve the minutes from April council's regular council meetings minutes on April 25th, 2023. Bert and Councillor Johnson. And all in favor? Carried. Moving on to consent agenda. Need a motion to receive and approve the consent agenda. Remember, Councillor Johnson and Councillor Brewer, all in favor? Carried. Just go to delegation. So moving on, delegations, petition, presentation, or public hearings. We have none. Under other business and staff reports, under 901, we have a report on capital project status. Does council have any questions on that project status? No question. So mover for that?
Yeah, just receive.
So we'll ask for a mover to receive.
Motion received. Second that.
Councillor Johnson and Councillor Root, all in favor? Carried. Next, we have Parks and Recreation Facility. And I'm going to turn that over to Mike. I believe Mike's on Zoom here. Good evening,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Through Deputy Mayor Nelson to the members of council, I'm going to start off with our recommendation at hand that the recreation facilities 2023-04 report dated May 2nd, 2023 regarding the parks trailer be received, and that council approves the purchase of the parks trailer to be funded from the sale of the surplus inventory and the park equipment and from the parks equipment reserves. Just to give you guys an idea of what's going on, we did have our a surplus trailer in our reserves just as a backup to help us out with if our other trailer went down. With the extra grass cutting this year, we were looking to re-safety it and utilize it for all the other contracted grass areas. But after taking it in for safety, we got an estimate back of about $2,500. It was quite high considering the trailer's worth is only about $1,500 to $2,000. So staff think it would be prudent to trade or sell the current trailer and our surplus 2012 Toro mower and use those proceeds towards a new trailer and any extras to be covered through our parkland reserves. So happy to answer any questions.
I don't,
I don't have any questions, but I'd like to make a motion to receive and accept this recommendation.
okay, the seconder to that.
Well, second.
Any questions?
Yeah, I got a few questions. Mike, reading what you put down there, we only bought this thing in 2019?
No, the trailer that we're looking to sell and replace was originally a 2005 trailer, I believe. So it was just replaced by our 2019 landscape trailer that we currently have and use. So it was just kept as surplus in case we needed something to if the other trailer broke down, essentially. So but it has been sitting for the last 4 years, and it just needs a little more work than anticipated.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull this up because I understood the trailer was replaced by our current 16-foot owner in 2019. The trailer sat for 4 years. So you say the trailer was 2005? That trailer that there?
Yes, the current trailer we're speaking about was purchased in 2005, and then it was replaced in 2019 with the current one that we actually have and use.
So you used it from 2005 to 2019?
Correct.
And what did they say was so wrong with it that it would cost that kind of money?
It needs all 4 new tires, I guess, because it was sitting outside. All the tires have are weather cracked. We do need new brakes because again, it was sitting for 4 years and have all rusted and need to be replaced, as well as the wiring for the electrical for the lights. It was not working, so they have to do some work on that as well.
Okay. Now, so you're going down to a 10 foot? All right.
That would be the idea. We do need a 16-foot trailer, and we already do have that in our possession. That is to move our Kubota tractor with the backhoe and bucket. But because this is going to be a secondary trailer, we don't actually need that length. So we can go to a smaller trailer. By us going to the smaller trailer, we'll eliminate the need for trailer brakes. So going forward, it'll reduce our maintenance and what it costs the safety each year.
And the $4,500 that I see here for the new one, what kind of modifications do you need that make it cost that much?
So the trailer as it sits, the price I got was about $3,900. plus tax. And then we would like to modify the tailgate to add an additional 2 feet to it. It helps with getting the mower on and off. We did that with our other trailer, as well as we would like to put stabilizer legs at the back of the trailer. So when you go on and off the trailer, it doesn't tip the trailer and lift the back of the truck and cause potential damage to the truck. So just little things that we've found works well with the trailers and our equipment. And so, and that was an additional $600.
Okay, well, if we can get that kind of money for, the trade-in, then it's, I can go along with that. Other than that, I think it's very expensive. But anyways, if we get that kind of money, if you're pretty sure we get that kind of money on a trade-in, then, I can go along with it.
Yep.
Okay, we have the motion on the floor, so. Motion, just call for,
Overrule?
yeah, call for the vote.
Yeah.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on, thanks, Mike. Moving on, we have, 9.3, and we have our 2023 surface treatment. And with that, we'll turn it over to Jake from Public Works.
Thank you. Through you, the chair. The recommendation before you is that the Public Works 2023-07 report dated May 2nd, 2023 regarding the surface treatment tender be received and that Dufferin Construction be awarded the 2023 surface treatment tender for the township surface treatment requirements. The township was part of a coordinated tender with the county of Peterborough and other local municipalities to achieve the best price possible for our surface treatment applications. 2 tenders were received, one from Miller Paving and one from Dufferin Construction. I have included a table outlining the costs associated with the single applications and double applications for 2023. I will note that there was a decrease this year from 2022's prices. Kind of odd, but I think they were anticipating the fuel costs to be still where they were last year, or if not higher. So Dufferin Construction was the lowest tendered price received, and the recommendation is to go with them. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
So I think I read there that it would be, one treatment or maybe 2 treatment.
So we have 2.3 kilometers for single application and approximately 7.2 for double application.
Okay, I make a motion to follow the recommendation.
Okay, seconder to that motion. Councilor Brewer. And any questions or any questions? Okay. All carried. Thanks, Jake. We'll turn it back over for gravel crushing and haulage. Jake.
Thank you. Through you, the chair. The recommendation before you is that the Public Works 2023-8 report dated May 2nd, 2023 regarding the 2023 gravel crushing and haulage tender be received and that Drain Brothers be awarded the tender for the 2023 gravel crushing and haulage requirements. A tender was issued for the 2023 gravel crushing, stockpiling and haulage. The tender closed Wednesday, April 5th, 2023, and 2 tender packages were received, one from Drain Brothers and one from Robert Young Construction. I have included again a table for that outlines the tenders received or costs received. We're applying gravel to approximately 38 kilometers of roads this year. That's takes into account our surface treatment to any work that we need to do for the surface treatment projects to get them ready for surface treatment. So this is our gravel roads and surface treatment. Drain Brothers was the lowest tender price received, and the recommendation is to go with them for our 2023 requirements. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Any questions?
I don't have any questions. I'll make a motion to, receive and accept.
Then all second. And your Councillor Brewer and second by Councillor Johnson. All in favor? Carried. Okay, moving on to 9.5, we have an application to remove the holding symbol. And I'll turn that over to Christina to give us a update on that.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Nelson. Council has before them report planning 2023-16 with recommendation that planning 2023-16 report dated May 2nd regarding application to remove holding symbol file R-02-23 be received, and that the zoning bylaw amendment bylaw number 2023-25 be approved as presented. As a little bit of background, a public meeting is not required for a bylaw to remove a holding symbol. Council is only required to give notice of intention to pass the amending bylaw. Notice of intention was posted on the Township website and provided to the prescribed persons and public bodies on April 12th, 2023. The conditions of Peterborough County Land Division files B-37-17 through B-43-17 have been satisfied, and there are no other reasons required for the holding symbol to remain on the subject lands. So therefore, it is recommended that the bylaw be approved as presented. With that, I'll turn it back to you, Deputy Mayor Nelson.
Okay, thank you, Christina. Any
I'll make a motion first that we remove the H from the application, as I said, on -2-23.
Seconded by Councillor Brewer. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to 9.6, events committee and recruitment. And I'll turn that over to Martina.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. So the report that's before you is dated May 2nd and is regarding the results of the recruitment for the events committee. Staff are recommending that Julie Tratton, Alyssa Heffernan, and Angela O'Grady all be appointed to the committee for the term of council. And that the terms of reference for the committee be approved. Our original recommendation did speak to appointing a council member, but as we have two council members not with us today, I thought we could perhaps defer that decision until the next council meeting so they can be part of those discussions. But we would appoint the citizens and pass the terms of reference to the council wishes.
Okay, any questions for?
I don't have any question. Just make a comment that I don't mind sitting on the committee. Talking to Tom, he definitely doesn't want it. He's been on it for several years now. He doesn't want it. He said he been involved in these things in the past and in Santa Claus Parade. All of a sudden, he'd like to see it. Even though I might see it. I still wouldn't mind if I did, if one of anyone that can. So believe it that we can wait on it. I don't have a problem. I'm just taking time.
Okay. Thank you for that, Councillor Johnson. I guess we need a motion to
receive the other ones.
receive all the other ones for the committee.
To receive the ones that
Councillor Johnson, Councillor Brewer.
And to you, Deputy Mayor, that's also to approve the terms of reference as well.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, then all in favor of that? Carried. Seeing no committee minutes or other reports, I don't see nothing there. We'll move on to item 11, correspondence and action items. Looks like we have 2 action items there. Do you want me to read them all out?
I can speak to
Or do
them.
you want to speak to them? Go ahead.
So through you, Deputy Mayor, the first item is 11.1. It's a letter from the Federation of Northern Ontario Municipalities and the Chief of Police Association of Northern Municipalities. And this is a request regarding, they're wishing to have support from us regarding bail report And then the second item is 11.2. It's a request from the Peterborough County Commons Association. They're looking for a donation of $200 to support the plowing match that will be coming on September 30th. There is no location yet, so that will be announced at a later date.
Okay.
Okay, I just on the second one, I'm gonna ask a quick question. What do we normally do? Is it $200?
Yeah, through you, Deputy Mayor, it is $200, what we provided in the past.
Every year. I'll make a motion, on the first one that we, receive and support the Federation of Northern, who's probably the Chief of Police Association.
You're trying them individually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, all in favor? Carried. Now for the 11.2 for the Peterborough County Commons Association.
I'll make a motion that we provide $200 donation.
Okay, second, Councilor Johnson, all in favor? Carried. Okay, I'll turn it back over for bylaws. I'll turn that, who wants to speak on that, Martina? or-
I can see it.
Okay,
So through you, Deputy Mayor Nelson, item 12.1 is bylaw 2023-25. This is the bylaw to amend our comprehensive zoning bylaw to remove that holding symbol from the properties that Christina spoke to us earlier about. It is your question that the bylaw directly, then Christina can answer any of those you may know.
I'll make a motion to support that we pass that bylaw. 2023-25.
Mr. Johnson and Councilor Brewer, all in
Do I have
favor?
to read another one, but number 10, 1996 as amended? Does it say that or you're just approve?
I'm going to include that.
Okay, all in favor? Carried. Okay, we have reports derived from previous notices of motion. I don't think we have any previous notices of motion. And no notices of motion that I'm aware of. No. And any announcements? Do we have any announcements that they might like to bring up? So I guess we'll be cheering for the Leafs. Hey, and the Beach, yes, the Beach and the Leafs.
You're the boss, you tell them.
I don't know of any other announcements to make that's local announcements that I'm aware of, but anyways, we'll be cheering for rooting for our hockey teams, I guess. Seeing no closed sessions, I guess there's nothing to speak of for that. And moving down, I guess, confirming bylaw. So motion, need a motion for confirming bylaw. Councilor Johnson and Councilor Burt, all in favor? Carried. And I guess our next regular council meeting will be May 16th. And we'll move for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Well, second, and just a comment, I'd like to be chair of more and more of these meetings.
This is very fast. This is a very fast meeting. Anyways, my very first meeting I'm chairing, so anyways, thanks for your patience. And we need a mover and a seconder for adjournment. Did we get that?
We have the members that we need to vote on.
Okay, well, all in favor? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a good evening, everyone.